It's selling out theaters like no other Marvel film before it. It's showcasing the first mainstream black superhero, and fans are already speculating that this will be our new Cap figure in the MCU when Evans retires. Black Panther is without a doubt one of the most anticipated flicks of 2018. Unlike a few of our Marvel heavy hitters, a lot of viewers aren't well versed with the history of this fantastic character, whose film has been 20 years in the making. So, let's go over a few factoids you might not know about this king among heroes. I'm Chris Carr. Here are my top 10 things you might not know about Black Panther. Number 10, he's married to Storm. Alright, we're starting this off with one you diehard comic fans definitely know, but maybe the casual MCU viewer isn't aware of. Storm of the X-Men married Black Panther. Talk about a power couple, y'all. In the comics, the occasional X-Men leader and the King of Wakanda were wed in a mega Wakandan ceremony, observed by the who's who of superherodom. Eventually, though, their marriage was annulled when Namor, leader of Atlantis, attacked Wakanda, and T'Challa believed that he had to focus more of his time on being a leader as opposed to being a husband. Celebrity couples, am I right? While for a few of you, this may be new news, to you diehard fans I ask, what could this mean now that Disney owns all the franchises? Could we see X-Men integrated into the MCU through this character? I think we have a lot of good opportunities for tie-ins here. Number 9, his bodyguards are women. Maybe y'all were wondering who Michonne from Walking Dead was playing in this latest flick. Well, world leaders need a badass posse to keep them safe and secure, and T'Challa is no different. His kick-ass bodyguard team consists entirely of women, including our favorite blade-wielding post-apocalyptic lady. Wakandan royalty is guarded by the Adored Ones, an A-class squad of women with insane martial arts skills and perfectly polished shaved heads. These badass babes made their debut in Black Panther Volume 3 in 1998 and have grown to be so popular that they formed a supergroup known as the Midnight Angels. It's like Destiny's Child, only everyone is Beyonce and able to murder you. Number 8, he built the Quinjet. Even though Black Panther is new to the MCU, his fingerprints are all over Marvel Comics in ways that we know and love. Sure, we've all come to think that Stark Industries provided all the ultra cool tech we've come to know. But in the comics, it was actually Wakanda Design Group that gave us all the wicked awesome gadgets. Take the Quinjet, the preferred form of travel for Avengers and S.H.I.E.L.D. agents alike. That was built through the wealth and ingenuity of Wakandan science. They've got the resources, the tech, and let's give them their dues. Vibranium also happens to be the greatest natural resource in Wakanda, so maybe let's reflect on how Cap really got that fancy schmancy shield. Number 7. He took over Hell's Kitchen for Daredevil. We all love the man without fear, but even our favorite blind lawyer / vigilante needs some me time. Black Panther actually took up the mantle of the Devil of Hell's Kitchen while Matt was sorting some stuff out during the Shadowlands arc. T'Challa took on a civilian name, pretended to be an immigrant from Congo, and managed a diner, all while defending Hell's Kitchen and learning what it meant to be a commoner. This series was renamed Black Panther: The Man Without Fear, and our guy ran with that title for 11 issues. Number 6, he's King of the Dead. You think being king is cool? How about being king of the freaking undead? Wakanda also happens to have a necropolis, the Wakandan City of the Dead, where all the former Black Panthers were put to rest. T'Challa could connect to those Black Panthers that came before him and gain all their knowledge and experience. Like the Avatar, but like way less happy than Aang. Number 5, Bozemans' dialect choice. Here's a factoid just about the film itself. Actor Chadwick Boseman chose to use an African accent. Now, to many, this may have seemed like an obvious choice, but to Boseman, it was a very important decision. Said Boseman, quote, "Colonialism in Africa would have it that, in order to be a ruler, his education comes from Europe. I wanted to be completely sure that we didn't convey that idea because that would be counter to everything that Wakanda is about. It's supposed to be the most technologically advanced nation on the planet. If it's supposed to not have been conquered, which means that advancement has happened without colonialism tainting it, poisoning the well of it, without stopping it or disrupting it, then there's no way he would speak with a European accent." Number 4, he's a member of the Illuminati. That's right, our hero is a member of the Illuminati. First and foremost, thanks Obzev for this assignment so that I could learn that the Illuminati have an official website. Yay! Way to go, super secret organization. Glad y'all have a strong online presence. In this case, the Marvelverse version of the Illuminati isn't all conspiracy theories and A-list celebs. Instead, it consisted of the greatest minds amid the supers. We're talking Doctor Strange, Professor X, Mr. Fantastic, Namor, and, of course, Tony Stark. Much like the Illuminati that we've come to know and love and be gosh darn terrified of, Marvel's Illumis work in secret to influence and manipulate the world. Black Panther was asked to join during the Kree Skull War arc, but absolutely refused to be affiliated with the group. And really, can you blame him? Number 3, he predates the Black Panther Party. A lot of folks assume Black Panther was inspired by the Black Panther Party, but actually, the character came first. And for a short stint in 1972, Marvel tried renaming him Black Leopard due to the controversial association. Obviously, that didn't stick. What's really interesting too is originally they weren't even going to go with the name Black Panther. They thought of naming him Coal Tiger, which just sounds awful, guys. It's awful. Number 2. His sister Shuri also has the title Black Panther. A lot of people assume that Black Panther is a superhero name. Well, it actually really isn't. It's a title. And though T'Challa is the Black Panther we're all most familiar with, his younger half-sister Shuri also took the mantle. In that oh-so-classic comic superhero fashion, T'Challa ends up in a coma. You know, like you do when you're in a Marvel comic for so long. And his sister threw on the costume. She was technically deemed unworthy, but her selfless acts while donning the suit ultimately granted her the title. She's in the movie, so fingers crossed we see some of that sibling rivalry and a Lady Black Panther poised for taking action in the future. And finally, number 1, he's a member of the Avengers, Defenders, and Fantastic Four, and more. Dude joined every booster club he could. Even though Black Panther focused on his homeland at first, eventually he became a member of tons of other supergroups. From helping run the Fantastic Four with his ex-Storm, to joining the Ultimates, the Avengers, and even the Secret Avengers. Of course, he also joined the Defenders for a time, which led for Heroes for Hire, and then the Resistance. Ugh, total overachiever. Of course, these are just a few of the semi-known facts about Black Panther, so school us with your Marvel know-how in the comments below. And hey, while you're at it, please go ahead and hit those like and subscribe buttons. Thanks so much for watching, you guys! I'm Chris Carr. See you, Space Cowboy.